This is a different one than the other one. Oh no, it's the same one.
5 men. 5 out of 44. In an unbroken chain that stretches back to George Washington and the Founding Fathers. Only 5 who know the truth about whether or not there actually is a President's Book of Secrets.
The problem with putting that kind of information together in one journal is that it can be stolen, copied, compromised. I'd be very nervous if I were the president and I knew some other people had access to that.
I can't quite imagine what the handbook would look like, but we keep lots of secrets. We keep an amazing number of secrets.
Well, if there is such a book, I'm not aware of it. I have my doubts that there is no such a book. But there are deep abiding secrets.
Presidents themselves certainly keep secrets. Secrecy is power. Knowledge is power. And the more knowledge that is secret, the more powerful you perceive yourself to be.
Yeah, I know. That one's on YouTube. The other one there too, the clip you were asking about. Yeah, that's right on YouTube. The YouTube movies things. What's that? Do I think there's a book of secrets? Even if there was, it's very strange. Right, like when you work at a store, right, the manager has access to codes and stuff you don't have, right? Whether you work at a convenience store or a fast food restaurant, that's how it works. So I'm not sure how you wouldn't think that there's some set of process and procedure, access, whatever it is that some people might have in certain businesses. Yeah, so I'm not really sure. It's strange. It's just, it seems like a strange childish discussion to us, really. What about what? Oh, the pink shirt comment? Why? What about it? Oh, fucking sick fucks, huh? I know, unbelievable. Well, I mean, when you think about it, with all this stuff that's been going on over the years and what we've been saying, Alex Jones, David Wilcock, Elon Musk, President Trump, Joe Rogan, right? And then when you think about the trafficking lines, the private investigator in 2009 who shot himself, trying to bring awareness to those trafficking lines. Right, well, they need their drugs too, right? They're good people. They're not doing anything wrong. Yeah, a lot of those kind of people, they don't seem to see a lot of the in between, how it gets from point A to point B, and they don't seem to really fucking care either. Just as long as they get what's coming to them, right? And they teach smack talkers a lesson, right? Get those Karens and bullies, and they use that as an excuse to take out people exposing what they're doing. You understand that, right? Right. Do you understand how much money, when you look back over the years and how they talk about the aliens and this could be messages from another planet. They could be trying to send us messages. I mean, just look back at the years, at the presentations and the things and the direct energy weapons and the hovercrafts and stuff these people are involved with. Right, so obviously they play it off like, oh, we're just ghost aliens. Yeah, talking about ancient Egyptian pyramids, curses, crop circles. Right, because just like anything else, whatever book of secrets there is, there you go. You have people that are working on drones and top secret security for here, right? Not to use against enemies and protect you from people in China. That too, right? It's for national and local security, right? Right, so they didn't just go from billy clubs to tasers without being given new technologies being discovered, right? Alrighty then. So, what book of secrets? It's very strange to us. Right. I'm not really sure what the fuck you people think you're doing for real, but I have 4 children here, and my youngest 2 are in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles, and these punks are heavily connected to the activists and people that give those kind of people a lot of money for their microchip deals, solar energy, electric cars. Look how much they're all into that stuff out of those administrations. Right, they don't seem to talk too much about the public school systems And if they do, it's like, why are we even talking about those mongrels? They don't think you're humans. They don't really care about you. I'm telling you right now. Well, do any of them talk about the public school systems? There's 100,000 public schools here in America. Just under 50 million attendees. 50 million. I know, when you think of the trillions and trillions of dollars that they're putting into what? Interesting. And the stuff they get a lot of them to believe in, the pranking and the hazing and the drugs and the holograms. Yeah, over the years they have fooled a lot of people. And they get them to invest into finding out what that was. They're literally chasing illusions. And these guys fucking know it, and they're laughing to the bank for decades. Right, but I mean, they're bringing you good devices, right? We get virtual reality. You get some cool toys. Have you seen those neat stuff they invented where you can have implants done? And you can send little electronic signals to each other. It's incredible. I mean, all this technology. I know you can't afford the virtual reality. A lot of kids can't. Just like VCRs, right? I mean, new technologies come out, not everyone can afford it. It is sad it gets so publicized. It's like, well, if you know that, then why is it being publicized on all these free networks that the poor kids have access to? It's insane, isn't it? When you start to see it in these private institutions that a lot of these kids and YouTubers came out of who really want to help the kids in Africa and fuck your kids. Right, so sick motherfucking assholes, right? Sick fucking people, and you really love them. So anyways, I really hope that the proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine, where we've been dealing with a lot of activists who like to give those people a lot of money to dig up dirt on people. Right, a lot of things, right? These activists that give those people money, it's for a lot of things, huh? All this funding. Right, and they depend on those people getting people going and saying things. Oh, yeah, this is what they're saying. They're literally taking psychotic statements of people off the street and Frank and Marie Barones that are getting shit pumped in their heads by the fucking middle-aged psychos. Many have moved to Florida, Texas, and California. Yeah, there was a few here from Maine. Was it back around COVID? I remember they went down to Texas talking about people stealing their information to write movies. That shit got old in the 90s because people noticed how they were using like people's medical records and psychological evaluations and just sending in people to these small rural communities to get stories and ideas. Oh yeah, you meet people all the time. Mom met Steven Spielberg on a boat and told him all about the spaceship she saw. I know, we were laughing about it because we knew it was a fucking toy the drug traffickers were playing with. I know, I remember going to the basketball game and she's telling people about it. And I'm thinking, well, one of them, please tell her it's a toy from the boy up the road. Right, but a lot of them are depending on their drugs too, so they would think it's a joke, you know? Oh yeah, I saw it too. You sick fuck. Right, I know, and then people are dying left and right of overdoses, getting their brake lines cut. They don't fucking give a shit. Yeah. No, it's a drug trafficking line. There's pit stops, from here down to Florida. What's that? There was a shooting at one of the pit stops. Yeah. Oh, Pawtucket. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, there was 3 dead. Yeah. Yeah, and one down in Florida. Amazing, huh? 2 shootings yesterday in Pawtucket and Florida. 2 of the major pit stops. No shit. No shit. What's that? No, I don't think Mr. Musk take offense to that stuff. I think he understands some of us have to call him sick fucks and stupid motherfuckers. Yeah, we got to play both sides of the war, Yeah, with these people around here trying to assess whose side you're on. I know that's why years back, we're not on anyone's fucking side. All you people are fucking crazy. So for people to understand that the psychos and our main parent federation and state workers, these activists that give guys like Elon Musk and David Wilcock and Alex Jones and Joe Rogan and all these people a lot of money in these trafficking lines of information and drugs and movies and comedic acts. Yeah, it's not a secret. We've been doing this our whole lives since we were kids. Have you ever seen Ace Ventura, Pet Detective? Would you like me to push myself out of a rhino's ass? Because I can do it. And everybody does love a slinky. It's not true? Yeah, I agree. That's probably not a fact. You don't like a slinky? So right there, you just disproved. Good job. I'm a fucking liar. Don't believe anything I say. Now, it's the kind of stupidity we've been dealing with for years. Years. Fucking psychos, dude. And as you can see, when we bring any of the abuse or neglect or any of that up, they get so upset as though it's not real. They start getting angry, telling us we did it or need to get outside help. They're all fucked, dude. So hopefully, yeah, and those guys fucking love it, as you can see. So hopefully because some of them are actually really sick fucks. A lot of these punks and people helping to get the Karens and the Nazis and the non-vaxxers. Yeah, some of them are really sick fucks, and they make child and animal pornography. Yeah, and they get a lot of those guys thinking that it's fake and they're just fucking with us. Right, it's part of the getting them to snap. Yeah, and then when you have these traveling bands of people watching, getting ready to see people snap. Right, we've shown you that every 3 to 5 months we get a new round of people and journalists and traveling bands. Right. Right. So sometimes some of them wake up. Like, that's why we've been trying to tell them, hey, this has been known for a while. And then they want to play these games as though, well, as long as the people around you believe what they believe. And they've been playing these fucked up games with people around here. And some of the people around here go along with it purposely because they're doing fraud and trafficking drugs. Do you understand? All right. Yeah, so what do you suggest that we do to help our fucking children here? Because the state workers and the citizens are all fucked and involved with the scams. They're over-medicated, nasty fucking alcoholics, pieces of shit. I know, listen to the recover stories, huh? So many recovery stories, especially since COVID, huh? I know they tried telling them in 2010. I know, and a lot of them have just been on this ride, like becoming an addict so they can go into recovery because of all the funding it was getting. Yeah, that was part of the church program. The billions of dollars that these people have taken from our public school systems and programs that were meant for children with autism. Instead, they put it into their stupid fucking studies to try to disprove, right? Lyme disease wasn't real. Remember the fucking sick punk with my kid? Huh? Do you remember that? Yeah, the sick punk who has custody of my youngest 2 children who beat up his own kid in the tub that they ignored. Right, well, the state didn't, did they? No. No, and that mother took him to court. Oh, so the state was trying to ignore it? Some of them. There's some good people in there. In fact, the grandmother of that little boy worked for our DHHS department, I believe, if you want to check that. Right, so there's some really good people in there, and they see it too. And they're dealing with those psychos in there that are fucking with people. And we've seen a lot of innocent children get killed directly connected to their fucked up placement. And taking children out of the homes of people because they smoke devil grass. And then they put them into these foster homes of fucking psycho Karens that medicate them One fucking sat on a 12-year-old and killed him and suffocated him. You fucking psychos need to wake the fuck up. Yeah, and those pricks taking all the money, they don't care. They don't listen to any of that stuff happening that they knew was going to happen for them to get other deals passed through. So you fucking motherfucking pricks hopefully wake the fuck up and you help us with these hostages. Do you fucking understand? Probably not, and we'll continue to yell from our rooms like stupid fucking monkeys that can't do shit about it. You sick fucking pigs. Merry Christmas.